Listen when I say this. I thought I started stream, and I didn't. I did a whole section of it, and I'm just gonna do it again. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all eating, drank, slept, taking medication, substance me, taking care of yourself, those around you, living out days in, living out eating, living out you drank. Let me find Weapon Master. How to remove progress from Weapon Master. Soul Calibur 2. That's actually insane that I did all that. Voice isn't everything. Fucking hell. Anyway. Music doesn't exist right now. I changed the gift tube, but we're already in. I didn't even know I wasn't streaming until I looked down at my phone. That was supposed to be on my stream manager. And it said offline, and I was like, what do you mean offline? So I looked. I was offline. Let's do Weapon Master. Fuck. Okay, so the first Proving Grounds is just clearing the exercises, okay? Proving Grounds is a great way of learning the game's mechanics and stuff like that.
To cut your own path. Well then, let us dance.
I can't tell how loud this is. 1 minute.
Cry. Final battle.
Yeah,
Fight.
I guess it's alright.
Fight.
Horizontal attack.
Perfect.
Cool. Vertical attack.
Fight. Perfect.
Cool. Kick.
Fight. Perfect.
Cool.
Fight.
God.
Perfect.
Nice.
Fight.
I'm back on the directional pad.
Perfect.
Cool. Grab. Boom.
Perfect.
On impact.
Perfect.
Nice.
Fight. Perfect.
There we go.
Fight.
And soul charge.
Perfect. Damn it.
Cool. Great. Done it. Jesus Christ. I think that'll be it. I have to do this thing where we get jumped by 3 people.
Versus Kilik. Watched over by
We watched the intro.
ones, they unleash their fury.
I was trying to read the start of Weapon Master. It wasn't working.
The rude one.
I told people my name was Al.
Is there no
Because if you're already here, you should probably know my name's Al.
Fight.
Because, you know, that makes sense. Like, if you're here, you should probably know my name's Al. Wouldn't make sense if you did, but I didn't.
Even beasts know when to give up.
I chose Raphael because he was the first character there.
Here I come!
Battle 2. Fight.
I was saying how the illustrations for this game are nuts. Like, I really like them style-wise.
You win.
Next,
You're all the same. Final
One
battle.
Maxi.
Fight.
fuck! That's how it was easy. Go again.
Versus Kilik. Battle 1. Fight. Knockout.
There we go. My God.
You win. Enough. Battle 2. Fight.
Nice. Good for use. Come on. Shut Fire.
You win.
Next, Maxi.
So, final battle. Fight.
Bye bye. She's dead. Still won. Go here. You can go to the shop. And buy. Oh, nice. Weapon gallery is quite cool. I'm gonna get the up there. Select. Okay. Cool. More training grounds. After most rigorous training at the Regulus Proving Grounds, it was time for your final challenge. If you succeed in passing the test, you'll be recognized as a full-fledged warrior. The test consists of combat battles between the disciples themselves. There are no restrictions and no special conditions, only those who make good use of what they have learned and arose victorious would pass the test. There will be a test of all your training. Attempting to control your rapidly beating heart, you stepped into the arena. Your opponent was already waiting for you. I've been watching your progress for quite some time. You're a worthy opponent for my final test. Saying this, your opponent ready to her weapon. I'll be fighting with everything I've got. I expect nothing less from you.
Repent!
No good. A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
What's wrong with me today?
You're quite the rude one.
Okay, here we go.
Final battle. Fight.
Now!
Nice.
Sorry! Now!
You found her. However. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost it. Nice. That glass went up. I need a fight. Some costume's been added. Ooh. We're in Tuban. Not Tuban. The journey begins. If you're in search for Soul Edge, you should head east. Past the land of Tuban, rides the free city of Bennett Nash. Where there's never any flow of people. Perhaps you can gather information there. Wrong voice for that person. Following Aka's advice, you set off toward the east. You didn't know if you'd really find information about Soul Edge and Bennett Nash or not. It was better than wandering aimlessly. You turned to look back just once. You win this time, said Minerva after the battle. But I'll catch up to you soon. Tomorrow, I'm going to take the test again. Oh, I've heard you're searching for the Soul Edge. If that's the case, then we'll surely meet again. It seems we're rivals with this goal. I'm looking forward to our next encounter. Faced forward again and began to walk. Your journey begun. Devon Ferry. found your path blocked by the Great Devon River. I keep almost slipping into a lisp, or whatever it's called. What it's called? It's not really a lisp. It's where you swap the R and W's. I forgot what it's called. Following the river in search of a place to cross, you soon came upon a ferry boat crossing. You immediately headed for the pier, but it appeared to have been abandoned for some time. There's no one else around. Fortunately, there's still a boat remaining. As you prepare to launch it into the water, a human figure appeared before you. He claimed ownership of the boat and demanded you give it to him. Demanded that you give him all the money you had in exchange for the right to cross. He was obviously a bandit, preying on travelers in the area. You sighed and drew your weapon. Hit him a few times, odds are he'd just give up and run away. You're gonna try to give him a punch. Voldo? Maybe.
Now, two souls.
When he hits and survives the round.
Final battle. Fight.
Fuck! Nice grab. I know people don't like Voldo. I like Voldo. I'm one of those people that really like Voldo. Like Voldo's really cool.
Final battle.
That's when he hits. That doesn't count. I was gonna give up, but fuck it, whatever. I did a whole 20 minutes of off-screen streaming. That's so crazy for me to think about. Didn't click stream or nothing. Just got ready. Did my regular preparations. Also, my Twitter thinks I'm a bot. Just because of how I post my announcements. I was like, alright, fine. I guess I need to tweet other things other than announcements. Village of Ark. What? Strunkers constantly push you and prevent you from stopping at the edge of the stage. Right. After crossing the Thuban River and heading east, you came upon a small village. Judging by the fishermen's nets hanging dry in the sun, this was a fisherman's village. A commotion in the village square. Piqued your interest, and you headed over to take a look. There you found a young person. You found the young people of the village engaged in a test of strength. They fought one-on-one with on a wooden scaffold. The champion eventually emerged. But when you thought the hubbub would subside, the crowd's excitement grew. They were trying to find the source of the commotion, only to realize that you were the cause. The villagers had blinded you from Regulus. Pushed you up onto the scaffolding without giving you a chance to speak. You found yourself facing a young champion. You didn't notice when you were down on the ground, but on the step. Up on the scaffolding, the wind was strong. It threatened to blow you off the platform at any given moment.
How boring now.
Two songs, hello.
Fiercely entangled. You're quite the rude one.
I'm probably gonna win by a ring out, I'm gonna be honest.
Final battle. Fight.
Seriously? No! He got me. Got me with my own tactic. I can give that to him, he's a sneaky bugger. I have a snack with me. I hope you all have snacks with yourselves. I hope you all,
Versus
you know,
Sung.
eating drinks, all that
Watched
shit.
over.
Well then, let us dance. All right, let's do this.
Final battle. Fight.
How's that? To the Minka Mines. The costume. Oh, yeah. There's computer controls characters fight. Hell yeah. I just need to make money to get all these. That's what we do this for. Having defeated the hero of the village, you expected to be torn apart by the crowd, but instead, they seemed genuinely impressed. Even the young man you defeated praised your regular trained fighting skills. You quickly made friends with the straightforward, honest villagers. But it seemed they had a problem. The mine upstream was poisoning the river and killing the fish. They were planning to send people to speak with the miners, but the miners were a violent group. And the river people had no choice to prepare for the possibility of a fight. Having come to like these people, you soon find yourself agreeing to help them. As expected, the negotiations didn't go well. The miners immobilized the villagers with poison and forced them out of the mines. Due to poison, however, they couldn't even make it back to their village. Fortunately, it seemed you had not drunk very much of the poison. You infiltrated the inside of the mine. You needed to get the antidote to save the villagers, even if you had to take it by force. Am I fighting? Oh, I love these bits. Let's make some money.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
You're quite the rude one.
I'm through with words.
Final battle. Fight.
This is what we do.
No good.
Stay down.
There we go.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Did that shit. Next. Who is that? Oh, yeah.
Watched over by the Almighty
course it's
Ones,
Maxie.
they unleash their fury.
Well then, let us dance.
My, aren't we calm?
Final battle.
There's always gotta be one Bruce Lee alike. You. Cool. His angry eyebrows. Who is it?
Versus Yoshimitsu.
Of course it's you.
Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
Yoshimitsu.
You're quite the rude one. Repent!
Final battle. Fight.
Oh, ring out. Hell yeah. Bye, Yoshimitsu.
Enough.
Amazing fighter. I'm just cheesy. Yes. We got Yoshimitsu. Bennett Nash. Okay. Chapter 3, The Restless Bennett Nash. Their boss defeated in front of their eyes, the miners looked as though they would attack at any moment. But Shiro stepped forward and silenced them. You idiots! Just how many more do you plan to embarrass me today? He promised to provide an antidote to the fishermen and agreed to discuss the situation. Your mission to mediate their dispute was a complete success. The rest was up to them. It seemed Chero took quite the liking to you. Even as you hurried to leave, he practically dragged you back and insisted that you and the people from the fisherman's village join him with the feast. The next morning, you bid farewell to everyone and headed out east through the opposite side of the mine. After traveling for some time, you eventually caught sight of Bennett Nash in the distance and could feel the changing atmosphere. The performers and travelers on the road increased in number, and you could hear the voices of peddlers above the noise of the crowd. It was clear that Bennett Nash was a thriving and bustling city. To the carnival. You've been surrounded by crowds ever since entering Bennett Nash. Listening to the conversation around you, you learned that today's the day of the monthly carnival. You decided that it would be best to just relax and enjoy the festivities. After a little while, you heard excited shouts from up ahead. Stopping to take a look, you saw a lone puppeteer crying out in frustration. A crowd of people gathered to watch the out-of-control mechanical puppets. With a huge crowd in the way, you couldn't even pass through the area. Seeing no other way, you stepped forward and put an end to the rampaging puppets. The noise of the crowd increased as people began to place bets.
Wait, please. Those are custom-made pups I ordered all the way from Scatter. Please don't wreck them.
The puppeteer pleaded with you desperately. You sighed and thought of a plan. It looked like the fastest method would be to knock them out of the ring.
Versus charade.
Oh, you!
Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
Don't lose your fighting. Defeat the enemy with a ring out.
Final
Easy.
battle. Fight. Thrust. Slow.
Bastard. That's my fault.
Yeah, crossed up.
In we go.
Versus charade. How boring. Your final battle. Fight. Slow. No escape. No escape.
No!
Ring out.
Well. Next.
Versus charade.
We'll be fine.
The almighty. Well then, let us final battle. Fight. No escape.
Bastard. Come on.
No escape.
Bastard. I thought I died, so I grabbed my mug and that's what it is. If you want to drinking, I'm drinking bean chocolate Ovaltine.
Versus charade.
Alright, round 7.
Battle. Fight.
I love weapon masters for giving me a constant charge. Come on. Alright, off you go. My god. Trade is now available. Oh yeah. This game just gets harder as it goes, and I love it. Alright, so to the lethal gambling den, and there's Difta temple. Other Difta temple. Traveling through the foothills on the path to the temple atop the mountains overlooking Bennett Nash. You stop to rest at a tavern along the way. Tavern at the entrance to a temple. It's just like the city. You thought to yourself as you that's just like the city. You thought to yourself as you opened the door. Upon seeing the inside, you gave a wry smile. It seemed like the temple itself was running the bar. Like light priests scurried back and forth, serving loud, rambunctious customers. He sat down at a small table and tried to relax. The fight began brewing right beside you. A man carrying an enormous amount of luggage was surrounded by a group of drunks. Planned to avoid trouble, but then the leader kicks your table out from under you. It wasn't your style to just keep quiet after such treatment. He drew your weapon and dragged him outside. The luggage took advantage of this chance and quickly disappeared. Your opponent, perhaps cowed by your aggressiveness, held back and maintained a defensive posture. This called for extensive use of throws. Great.
Versus Raphael.
You like me?
A hero desires his final battle. Fight.
Come here. Come here. I do. Bastard.
Time's up.
Ah. I ranked up though. Can't complain.
Versus Raphael. Your final battle. Fight.
Grabbing him on. There we go. Cool, great.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Next. The area scatter has appeared new stage Bennett Nash. Okay. Let's go to lethal gambling then. Receive heavy damage when knocked against the ground or a wall. Defeat the enemy onto the condition. Okay. You found yourself standing before a small arena. Judged from the sight of the smiling women and frustrated, tearful men, it appeared they were holding gambling vows. In no particular need of funds, you planned to simply pass on by, but a familiar voice called out to you. Long time no see, how's it going? Turned around, you saw Minerva was there. She must have succeeded in passing the final test after you left. You felt somewhat nostalgic as you recalled your memories of Regulus. When asked if you found anything about Soul Edge, you shook your head. Minerva looked disappointed, but quickly cheered up and said, I see. Neither have I. Yeah, as long as we're here. How about a match? It's been a while since our last one. Feels like this ring's booby-trapped with a few tricks. There shouldn't be any big deal. The sound of cheers and groans erupted behind you. It seems the previous match had just ended. Let's do another one.
Repent!
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
Well then.
Final
let's go.
battle. Fight.
No. Ow.
Next round.
Boring.
That's it.
You final battle. Fight.
Sad.
Oh,
Now.
ow.
Now.
No escape.
No! Here we go. Skewered. Class up. Nash Harbor. Who is it? Who's it? What poison have got none of them damage. Defeat all of the enemies under its condition. All of them? How many is it? The port of Bennett Nash was a very busy place in the evening. The city's commerce was built around the port, as the ships arriving and leaving carried goods for trade. Shops crowded the streets, and the bars were full of ships' crews and those who had business with them. And we spent the day wandering around the port. You two headed for an inn for a hot meal and a room for the night. You awoke in the night, shivering from the cold. Your head throbbed. There was a large bump in the back of your head. You quickly surveyed your surroundings, and it was clear you were no longer in the room at the inn. It appeared to be the inside of a ship. You've been sold away as a slave. Really? It seems your food had been drugged. The inn must have had a business agreement with some of the ships. Your weapon had, of course, been taken away. It wasn't like you to let your guard down like that. Now you had to find your way off the ship before it set sail. Fortunately, thanks to your training at Regulus, you were still a threat even without a weapon. After ramming down the door with your shoulder, you recovered your weapon from the crew and ran for the pier. Unfortunately, they weren't letting you get away with it easy. They weren't going to let you get away with it easy.
Versus Maxi. Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
Well then, let us dance.
You're all the same.
Battle 1. Fight.
Hey, it's the pirate crew. Oh, juggling. My God. There it is. My God.
You win.
Enough. Die already.
Give up already.
Battle
She's so
2.
cool, man.
Fight.
Are you serious? Come on. I was in the middle of that hit. You know that. What?
Sad.
That's not the attack I want. Fuck. She got me. Ah! I'd be annoyed if, you know, it wasn't very fun. I also didn't realize I actually have Street Fighter.
Versus Maxi.
I've never beat it ever, I think.
You're quite battle 1.
I should probably do that at some point. Come on.
No escape.
You win.
You are not even worth killing.
It's time to die.
Battle
Okay.
2. Fight.
Don't move. Square. Strength.
Not right now.
Knockout.
Oh. Waldo, where are you?
Know when to give up.
Battle 3. Fight.
Yeah. They can all seem to shock me with basic attacks, which intrigues me. Oh, they all. How'd you go?
Do not defy me.
Final battle. Fight.
Cervantes. At least everyone's thematically chosen, you know what I mean? But Cervantes is pirate pet. Ooh, that's how I do it.
Enough.
The future been unlocked is probably unlocking Cervantes. Yeah. Nizar and Shedar. What's Shedar first? Maybe. Subchapter. Right. Sacred Dread. On my way. As you walked along the mountain path leading from Bennett Nash to Skedar, you came to understanding just why it was that so few people used the passage. It was little more than an animal trail. You made your way south, down from the path, suffering nicks and scratches from thick foliage. You learned from the shortcut from the man. You learned of this shortcut from the man with all the luggage in the bar at the entrance of the Difta temple. After the fight, he reappeared and told you about it to show his thanks. Skedar is well known among adventurers. An ancient civilization that vanished long ago left behind countless ruins in the area. And even in the present time, there is still a never-ending flow of travelers visiting Skedar in search of knowledge and treasure. The man explained excitedly that he had discovered a new ruin that no one had seen yet. He had returned to Bennett Nash to gather supplies for exploring it, when he got involved in the trouble at the bar. In recognition of his debt to you, he revealed his secrets. As you continued along the path, you eventually came upon a half-buried ruin. Your heart began to beat faster. Alright, before we do that, Suspicion Thea. Oh, I love the Thea stuff. It's so good. Oh wait, the shops are specific. I completely forgot it was a specific area or not. Spice Delao. Gotcha. Cool. Alright, I bought that thing. Cool. You know what? Let's just focus in. You've been searching for the entrance of an old stone temple. You heard that no one had ever gone inside before. There were signs that people had been inside already. In other words, your chances of encountering scavengers inside the ruin were high. Valuable artifacts were found often in these sorts of ruins. Thus, there was always treasure hunters milling about. It was reasonable to assume that for the sake of protecting what they dug up, they would attack first and ask questions later. That's how valuable the relics of Skiddo were. If you were going to make it back out alive, you'd have to keep your guard up. You spent a few moments peering into the entrance, but soon steeled yourself and stepped inside. To the right.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones,
Oh, it's
they
you.
unleash their fury.
Master Roth.
Well then, let us dance.
Final battle, fight! Knockout!
Oh,
You are not even worth killing.
sweet. Next.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
You again.
You're quite the
guy's
rude
chasing
one.
me.
Final battle, fight!
Sad.
Knockout!
Whew.
Even beasts know when to give up.
I didn't even equip my weapon, I just realized. I bought it and didn't use it.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own.
Well then, let
Okay.
us dance.
Final battle, fight!
Blast.
Knockout!
That's naive. Is it just me or am I getting better? Yo.
The all
Your
we go.
final battle, fight!
blast.
How come it works for him but not me?
Alright. For sure. Let's go.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
Well,
Final battle, fight!
What? I was pressing that bitch. Come on.
A hero desires a sword and
your
final battle, fight! Knockout!
There we go.
Whew.
enough. Die already.
Yeah, I had a choice between streaming Soul Calibur today or whether to do Blender stuff, because I actually have things in mind for Blender stuff on stream.
The fighters face a gruesome.
Well then,
But you know,
let us
Final battle.
see.
Fight.
I'll definitely do it at some point this week, because I actually really want to. It's been a while since I've actually made any fucking Blender. Also, a lot of people
Entrust
have
your
recommended
noble soul
regular show
in
to
your
me
sword.
across my lifetime.
You're
I have
quite
never
the rude
seen
one.
any of it. I'm intrigued to.
Final battle.
Just haven't found the time to. All people say it's like the best, one of the best animated comedies of all time. I might disagree. Let's try.
even beasts know when to give up.
But you know, I'm intrigued by it.
The fighters face a gruesome quest.
Then
to
again,
search
those same
for
people
the
probably haven't watched Frasier, and I really like
final
Frasier.
battle. Fight.
I like shows about rich people getting their comeuppance because they're some cheap people who don't know how to deal with real people. There we go.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path. Your final battle. Fight. Thrust. Thrust.
Oh my god, I've never done that in my life.
Enough. Die already.
That was actually impressive for me.
Fate can. Well then, final battle. Fight.
There we go. There we go. Hang out. Nice.
You are not even worth killing.
Hang out over there.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones.
You're quite the rude one.
Final battle. Fight.
Thrust.
Perfect. Boom.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? It's dead end, but that intrigues me.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
Well then, let us dance.
Final battle. Fight.
Yeah. Come on. Ooh. Right, the Palash. Okay. Let's go here.
Fate cons your final
It's just a bunch of these,
battle.
isn't it?
Fight.
No! That's that.
Well then, let us dance.
Final battle.
Yeah.
Fight. Ring out.
Enough. Die already.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
You're quite the rude one.
Final battle. Fight.
Yeah.
You are not even worth killing.
Next.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Well,
Oh great,
Final
he's
battle. Fight.
invisible. Hang out.
even beasts know when to give up.
Whew.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
You're quite the rude one.
Final battle. Fight.
Damn it.
Be gone.
Die. There it is.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Well then, let us dance.
Final battle. Fight.
They seem to use a lot of horizontal attacks. None of my crutch.
It's too late to resist.
We're gonna explore every single one
The
just to make
fighters
sure
face
we
a
don't
gruesome quest
miss
to
anything.
search for the ultimate sword.
You're quite the rude one.
Final battle. Fight.
You are not even worth killing.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Well then, let us dance.
Final battle.
Come on, let's go.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Actually, hold on. Weapon select. Ooh. Free to pull out selected. that's the final one there. Let's use Reflash.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle. Your final battle. Fight!
There we go. Side hop. Oh, Fatalium. Okay. Does it go any further? No, it doesn't. Let's do the final fight.
Versus Berserker. Fate conspired to arrange their battle. Final battle.
Sweet you, buddy.
Fight. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Knockout.
There we go.
Enough. Die already.
Whew. The feature. Class up. Yeah. Extra team battle mode. Okay. Get the Stone Temple. Let's check it out. Shop. I'll see ya. Misery Array. Chapter 4. First Gate. After creating quite a stir at the port, you decide to leave the city before the situation grew worse. After making off with a small boat and paddling onto the lake, you glance back at Bennett Nash behind you. Despite the number of people there, you weren't able to track down any information about Soul Edge. In the midst of the morning fog, the growing sound of voices drifted out from the sea. It sounded like it would be another busy day in Bennett Nash. You continued a ways further on the lake. It was obvious that this dinghy would not be able to carry you all the way across. After stepping back on shore, you learned that you now are in a place called Mizar. According to the locals, a large gate lay to the east, and passing through it required permission of the guards. You began to grow anxious and frustrated. Not only had you not found any leads to Soul Edge, but it appeared you couldn't even travel freely across the land. It was then that you truly realized just how difficult this quest for Soul Edge was. Gable ruins and weapons select, character select. One day you searched for information on Soul Edge. As you searched for information on Soul Edge, a stranger approached you. Hey you! I've heard you're looking for Soul Edge. No need to be wary, I'm not a threat. I just might be able to help you out with help you out a little, my friend. The man walked away and disappeared into a nearby ruin. You hesitated for a bit, but eventually decided to follow him, despite the risk of it being a trap. It was also the first promising lead you found so far. Took you long enough. Anyway, let's talk. The man explained that he was working for a knight by the name of Beryl. He too was seeking Soul Edge. Beryl had a number of underlings like this man. He wanted you to join them. It seemed that rumors of your fighting ability have spread from Regulus and Bennett Nash. But when I came all the way out here to recruit you, I found that you're trying to acquire Soul Edge as well. That's not gonna work, my friend. That's not gonna work at all. The man proceeded to pull some bombs from his pocket as he shot you a maleficent glance. Great.
Versus Assassin. The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path. You're quite the rude one. Final battle. Fight.
Push it over there, mate.
Time's up.
There we go. If it's been unlocked, money pit up here has been added. Okay, okay. To the windmill. You hit atop a large windmill in order to rest. A few hours earlier, you had entered the nearby forest, not knowing it was territory of a gang of bandits, and were caught in a trap designed to stop intruders. Fortunately, you managed to destroy the trap and escape before they arrived. You needed time to recover your strength. Emerging out of the forest, you happened upon a windmill. It made a good spot from which to keep watch on possible pursuers. After hiding out there for a while, you eventually spotted a figure approaching. It was clear that it was one of the bandits, such whomever had destroyed their trap. You lacked the strength for a real fight. You'd have to make a surprise attack. You waited in silence as the figure approached, then leapt out and struck.
Versus Yoshimitsu.
How
Hey,
boring.
Yoshimitsu.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
Health is low to fight
Well
the
then,
enemies on this
Battle
condition.
1.
It's fine.
Fight.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Are you ready?
Final battle. Fight.
Oh, thank God. Whew. Double crescent blade for Talim, nice. That's the power of love. We got Merrill Monastery and Deserted Village. Let's do... yeah, Merrill Monastery. You left the windmill behind and headed north. You had interest in one of the legends in the area, the Merrill Monastery. Said to hold the golden gate that leads to the land of the Edge Masters. Going to my house. You quickly found information about the Merrill Monastery. It was a monastery that had once existed in northern Mizar. Why was that hard for me to read? And was now nothing more than a ruin. But it was said that a group of zealots who gathered here considered the place as hallowed ground. The monks turned out to be friendly, but the moment you mentioned the gate, their demeanor changed. You regretted your careless mistake and attempted to talk your way out of it. They had already decided you must be a thief. One of them ran off to warn the others, while the remainder surrounded you. Even for you, taking on an entire monastery was out of the question. You needed to take care of the group here before the others arrived. Took a quick... oh yeah, it's gonna be a battle against time.
Versus Yun Sung.
Yeah, Young Sung.
Entrust your battle
Aaron Chris reached me
one.
if you
Fight.
okay.
Don't worry.
Nice.
You win.
Enough. Die already.
I like
Battle 2. Fight. win.
You're not even worth killing.
Let's go. Battle 3.
That's
Fight.
really same tactic. Yeah.
Ready? Ready? Even beasts know when to give up.
Exterminate. Battle 4. Fight.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
You win.
Offer your soul.
Final battle.
I
Fight.
did not do my Didn't do my walls today. Come on, Lucy, come on. So close. My god, look at that sliver of health. And my level went out. Yeah. Damn you, filthy cowards! Bring me back my weapon! The voice of an old man rang out from a mansion in a long since deserted village. Passing through the area, you heard the voice and wondered what was going on. Upon entering the dilapidated building, you saw a wounded old swordsman on his knees before two other warriors. One of the victors held the loser's weapon in his hand and grinned with satisfaction. It was you who said we'd fought fair and square. Oh. It was you who said we'd fight fair. Yet the two of you attacked me at once. It appeared the old man had been tricked. The old man was perhaps too honorable for his own good. You couldn't stand that sort of cowardly act. He decided to win back the old man's weapons. The old man's weapons, and stepped in front of the two men. One of them reacted with alarm, but the other merely grinned. I don't know who you are, but you've just sealed your fate. We can't allow any witnesses to live. This will be a good opportunity to test my new weapon. Let's go.
Versus Mitsurugi. Be gone.
Hey, Mitsurugi.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
Well then, let us dance. Fine. I accept your challenge.
Battle 1. Fight.
This area always makes my Xbox lag. Go again.
Versus Mitsurugi.
Oh, I'm only an hour into
Trust
stream.
your noble soul in your sword.
You're quite the rude one.
Battle 1. Fight.
It's really annoying hitting this the whole time. Yo.
You win.
You're not even worth killing. Well then, let us dance.
Final battle. Fight.
Come on, twice? fair. Fair. Next round.
Versus Mitsurugi. Now, two souls are fierce.
You're quite the rude one.
Don't cry. Battle 1. Fight.
Nice. Come on, let's go.
Versus Mitsurugi. Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
Well then,
Battle 1. Fight.
Come on. Go. I timed that perfectly. Okay.
Versus Mitsurugi. Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
you're quite the rude one.
Battle 1. Fight.
Come on. And again.
Versus Mitsurugi. Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
Well,
Battle 1. Fight.
One. Yeah. I really can't seem to time the breaks.
even beasts know when to give up. You're quite the rude one.
Final battle. Fight.
Ooh. Lucky strike. Phew. That was tough. Fun though. It's Karen's pass. Upon hearing that you wish to pass through the gate in Mizar, the man gave you some information. You're talking about Karen's pass. Liana resides there. She's a fair and just woman. She'd surely grant you passage to someone like you. The man explained that those with dark intentions in their hearts are not allowed through. He followed the direction given by the old man, and eventually arrived at the entrance of an underground passage. Is this Charon's passage? You who would pass through this place, for what purpose is your journey? A woman standing at the entrance questioned you as you approached. You felt that lying to her would not be a good idea and chose to state honestly your quest for Soul Edge. Your desire is tainted with darkness. I am afraid I cannot allow you to pass. If you must insist, however, then show me your strength that lies within your heart. I will wait for you before the gate, because if you truly possess a strong heart, your desire will not overcome you. Even behind those cryptic words, the woman disappeared into the underground passage. Right. Oh!
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
It's the icy one.
Let us dance.
Don't worry, Talam. Believe in yourself.
Final
Once in a bit.
battle, fight!
Thrust. No escape. No escape.
Strike!
There we go.
Enough. Die already.
What's coming?
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
You're quite the rude one.
Show me what you've got.
Final battle, fight!
Let's go. That's a love punch, Shangwa. I know so cool. I pressed the grab button. It's not even registered. I pressed it just then.
Not even worth killing.
Fine. Next.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
Well then, let us dance.
I'm going all out.
Cassandra.
Final battle, fight!
Phenomenal character. No. There we go. Bye-bye.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Whew. Oh, sorry. My hands got really loose there. I like those crawling on me.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
You're quite the rude one.
Hockey.
Nothing personal, but I
The
must win.
triangle stage.
Final battle, fight!
Bye-bye. Up we go.
Entrust your
Ivy.
noble soul in your sword.
Hi.
Well then, let us dance.
Give up already.
Final battle, fight!
Ooh! Actually worked.
Enough. Die already.
Let's go this way.
watched over by the Almighty Ones. You're quite the
Sure.
rude one. Final battle. Fight.
上过。打一个。
You're not even worth killing.
That's my goal, baby. Yay! Okay, up this way.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Well then, let us dance.
Don't waste my.
Final battle. Fight.
Forgive me.
I used to be so good with hockey. Oh,
No escape. Be gone.
Even beasts know when to give up.
feature. Acheron. Alright, alright, alright. I guess that was that for that route.
Versus Sophitia.
Hey, Leona.
Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
I thought you were Minerva.
You're quite the rude one.
Gods, guide me.
Final battle. Fight.
Repent.
Oh, she done whole shit.
This is
My God.
sorry.
Should have blocked. It's my fault.
Versus Sophitia. The Almighty Ones have granted you a final battle.
I have to
Fight.
grab her. Oh my God, really? I guess that worked. New feature been unlocked. Is it the area? Sophitia. Completely forgot she's not actually selectable initially. Huh. Okay. Conteh. Chapter 5. Spirit Sword. You fought with all your might. There was no response. There was no other response you could have made. I see that you have a strong heart. Nevertheless, the evil that sword contains is powerful. You do not yet understand its danger. It is filled with a false dream of an ultimate weapon that can and cannot see truth. I cannot let you pass. You're not able to pass the gate. Yet you are now certain that you were close to reaching Soul Edge. It didn't feel like Leona was lying. Soul Edge was real. But she also said that it was a terrible curse sword. You would later come to accept the truth. It would only be then that you truly closed in on Soul Edge. After returning to the surface, you stopped and turned suddenly to get a better look at the man who passed you by. Wasn't that the man who had scoured you before? The one looking for Soul Edge? When you headed back to the gate, a terrible sight was awaiting you. The gate had been sliced into with a single cut of a blade. There was no sign of the swordsman, only Leona lying collapsed on the ground. Without another thought, you immediately headed for the gate and stopped short when you heard her voice. He who seeks Soul Edge, with a terrible darkness in his heart. Oh, he seeks Soul Edge with a terrible darkness in his heart. Someone must stop him. Please, a foam Altair. Tell them the first gate has fallen. I know I can count on you. You must hurry. You soon stood at the entrance of Altair, ready to face your own weakness. You must not let yourself be drawn to his power, for it would mean the loss of your own heart. Right. To Narade Gorge. You arrived at Narade Gorge, the entrance way to Altair. Beyond the gorge lay Altair herself. You unconsciously quickened your pace. When you reached the other side, you heard shouts directed at you from the fort on the riverbank. Halt! Go no further if you wish to leave. It appeared they were guarding the entrance to Altair. You obeyed the warning and stopped. You shouted back that you were a friend bearing no intention of harm and requested permission to proceed. After a short while, armed guards arrived and escorted you into the fort. You explained that you came on behalf of Liana and wished to enter Altair. They seemed uncertain whether they could trust you. In the end, they locked you in the guest room in the fort. Late that same day, the situation suddenly changed. Unknown forces attacked the fort. You escaped from the confusion and joined the fort soldiers to fight off the intruders. Right.
Versus Yoshimitsu. The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate.
It is I, Yoshimitsu.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh yeah. I love this. It's smelling himself.
You win!
Sword, give me strength.
Battle 2. Fight!
Dude. Fuck, you got me. Only twice. One more time. I'm back.
I will show you.
Well,
Here I come!
Battle 3.
she's using the evil Calibur.
You
Justice
win!
will prevail! Just kidding!
Quit now, if you want to live.
Battle 4. Fight!
Got the same idea. Every time.
You lose!
I'm not going to lose to
It's just
fools
gonna
like
make it
you.
further.
You're quite
Good thing I'm me.
Final battle. Fight!
No good.
My god. Extra time attack standard mode's been. Okay. Paradise of Altair. After siding with the soldiers and defeating the intruders, you received permission to enter Altair and leave the fort. And left the fort. The city of Altair, said to be a paradise on Earth, was of a much simpler and plainer construction than you expected. The residents valued scholarship, and the whole city left you with the impression of a giant library. Proceeded to the temple and conveyed Liana's words to the priest. I had seen the thread of misfortune which clung to North Mazar, but I never imagined that the gate itself had fallen. The priest spoke with a look of great concern. He then faced you and said, "And she requested, can you deliver this message yourself?" "I see. In other words, she saw in you the potential to take on the one who destroyed the gate." The priest pondered for a moment and then led you to the altar, saying he has something to give you. "I'm sorry, but I cannot bring myself to trust you. Will you allow me to perform a small test? A test of your will?" At the sound of the priest's words, an obviously hostile figure began to approach you. Right. Who
Versus Raphael.
isn't a hostile figure coming to
Fate
approach me?
conspired to arrange their battle.
Well then,
keep approaching.
let us dance.
You're quite the final battle.
He look like me.
Thrust.
That's me, baby.
You are not even worth
Buddy. Woo!
Oh. I got Soul Calibur Evil for Shangua. Okay. That's Aldebaran. Potentially. Yeah. We'll do this one, and then we'll finish for the event. Not merely pushed along by the flow of events, but rather of your own will, you began to walk forward. The gate allowed you to pass through with ease. "I apologize for deceiving you, but it was necessary." The altar priest pointed a sword as he spoke. "What you overcame was your own self. You've proven the strength of your own will. Now take this sword. You've earned it." The sword was of a peculiar design. It was intricately decorated and its blade was split in two. It emitted a feeling of purity. Yet at the same time, you could feel darkness within it as well. "That sword possesses powers of both good and evil." The priest explained that Soul Edge lay sealed in the land to the east. Furthermore, you learned that the sword you now held in your hands was in fact Soul Calibur, the spirit sword capable of defeating the cursed blade. But people's greed and ambition had weakened the seal, and the evil energy had finally invaded the core of the seal, the spirit sword itself. Sorry, I thought I heard a printer, and I don't own one, so where the fuck is a printer being heard from? The guardians of the seal built 3 gates to fortify the seal, and they worked to purify the spirit sword. Everything had been fine for hundreds of years, but someone had destroyed one of the gates. If those bewitched by the cursed sword managed to get their hands on the weapon, the resulting devastation would be unfathomable. And it seems you were one of the few who had the potential to stop it. "You'll do fine. Believe in yourself. Liana and I believe in you. The purification of the spirit sword is incomplete. But even so, it should prove useful." You turn your gaze to the spirit sword. Perhaps this sword will become the key that leads you to Soul Edge. Well, probably, yeah. Castle of the Dead. Right. Traveling east, you came upon the ruins of a castle. For a moment, you wondered if it too was the work of the knights, but it was clear that much time had passed since the castle fell into ruin. You entered the castle in order to get a view of the land ahead of you. Looking to your east from the top of the castle wall, you saw an ominous-looking mountain range along the horizon beyond the flat plains. You wondered if perhaps that was the place that held Soul Edge. In a hurry to be on your way, you crossed through the central garden and came face to face with a giant stone monument, on which it inscribed, "Rest in peace, our brothers. Look to the right and do not lose your way, call up the dead." The field of graves, presumably of those who'd lived in the castle, lay on the other side of the monument. Standing before the exit of the castle was a man clad in armor. It seemed he was the gravekeeper. He drew his weapon and moved forward to rid this holy place of its intruder. Okay.
Versus Berserker.
Oh, you mean me?
A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
Well then, let us dance.
Of course.
Final battle. Fight.
Sad.
Oh, shit. Whew. Tough.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Platinum Apprentice, damn right. City of Malicious Bid. Ooh, actually, what's the weapon choice here? Schweizer. Oh, I've already got that one.
Right here.
Wood Owl? Wood Owl. That was for Raphael. Intriguing. Art gallery, yes. Listen, as we go along, we'll be unlocking some pretty cool shit. Alright. Costume for Waldo. What was this one? Althea, already bought it. New costume for Taki. Is that the same one, right? Weapon gallery. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do City of Narisha. The history of the City of Narisha revolved around its combat arena, and it was known for as a city of gamblers. The bustling townfolk gave the place the feel of a miniature Bennett Nash. When you entered Narisha, it was another day of burly warriors seeking challenges and gamblers seeking riches. Perhaps you could find information about the knights here. You asked a young townsperson for directions to the arena and made your way over to it. Upon passing through the gate, a great cheer arose around you. You'd walked in through the entrance for new challenges. New challenges. You stood cursing your luck as the onlookers stared at you, trying to size up your strength. I will kill them all!
Versus Yoshimitsu.
Kill them all!
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
You're quite the rude one. I shall assist your suicide.
Yeah.
Battle 1. Fight.
So Yosh.
Knockout.
His head over. Take the back. Do that. Double or nothing, double it.
You're going to regret this.
Battle 2. Fight.
bastard. Nice drop and kill.
Enough. Die already. Battle 3. Fight.
Lizard man. Love you, man. I used to main lizard man. I used to play. I just really liked the fight style. Double it.
Battle 4. Fight.
Great.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Ooh. Fuck it. Double it. I'm probably gonna get beat immediately.
Final battle. Fight.
Left buzzer. That's fine. Small.
Versus Necrid.
Shit, Necro.
Watched over by the... Well then, let us dance. Battle 1. Fight. Wallow in your despair. Battle
Says
2.
Antes. Handsome bastard. Forget what I said. What?
Enough. Die
In the
already.
bow. I get to go second attempt for that. Listen, I am going to rinse this place right now. I'm gonna try and beat all 5. I have to try and beat all 5.
Kilik.
There's no way I shouldn't do it.
Now, 2 souls are
Oh, I
fiercely
really didn't. I
entangled. You're quite the rude one. Here. Battle 1. Fight.
Got it. Nice back up.
You are not even worth killing.
Oh shit, I pressed the wrong thing. Back in I go.
Versus Spawn. Fate conspired to arrange their battle. Well then, Battle 1. Fight.
So cool.
Knockout. Even beasts know when to give up.
In the bow.
All right, let's do this.
Battle 2. Fight. Knockout.
Shit. Come on, I gotta get all 5.
Versus Ivy. Entrust your noble soul
Got
in your sword. You're quite the rude one.
It's time.
Battle 1. Fight.
No. Come on, let me try and do all five.
Versus Taki. A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
Well then, let us dance.
Battle 1.
Taki.
Fight.
Enough.
Almost clicked the wrong one again.
Okay, here we go.
Battle 2. Fight.
Right, right. Go again.
Versus Keelik.
Keelik again.
Battle 1. Fight.
The Astaroth. It's a great move. I use it all the time. It's a bastard move because I hate when it's used against me.
You're mine.
You are not even worth killing.
Let's go again.
Be gone, you scum. Battle 2. Fight.
Are you serious? Right. Oh my god, try all five. No? Come on.
Versus Nightmare. Entrust.
Well then,
Battle 1. Fight.
thrust.
Nightmare, come on.
Thrust.
Even beasts know when to give up.
I gotta get at least, like, come on.
Versus Voldo. Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
You're quite the root.
Battle 1. Fight.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting around to you on this one. Fuck it, whatever. Let's keep trying.
You're pissing me off. Battle 2.
There he is.
Fight.
Yep, that's one.
Versus Astaroth. Battle 1. Fight.
Bro, if you don't fucking swipe. Alright. I know we can do this. I just need the game to not know we can do this.
Fight.
It really doesn't matter.
Enough.
Nice fight.
The hell out of my way. Battle 2. Fight.
Come on. Let's
You
try.
are not even worth.
Battle
There's a
3.
man.
Fight.
Come here.
You serious? How'd he get me?
Knockout.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Probably not gonna win the next one, but we can try.
Battle 4. Fight.
Bang's better than that. We go again.
Versus Maxi. Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
Well then, let us.
Battle 1.
Maxine.
Fight.
Short range, bitch. Fuck. Fine. Doesn't even matter. I'll take the 200. Oh boy. Okay, let's go again.
Versus Cassandra. Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Your
Battle 1. Fight.
Cool. Great. Fucking beautiful she is. She's so good. Easily one of the best fighters in the game.
Enough.
I'm taking 200 on that one. There's no way I'm doing any more than 200 on that one.
Versus Taki. Battle 1. Fight.
you are not even worth killing.
Now to do a kill.
Battle 2. Fight.
This seems to be fast.
Knockout.
Ooh. Okay. Great.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Next.
Battle 3. Fight.
No escape.
This man has the skills of Cassandra and Sophia, but has like his own personal ones as well, which are really cool. Come on.
Versus Yun Sung. Now, your Battle 1. Fight. Be gone.
What the fuck?
Knockout.
How did you miss?
Fine. I accept your challenge. Battle 2. Fight.
Sure, okay. Hey, alright.
Enough. Die already.
Battle 3. Fight.
Thrust.
I'm not gonna make it past the next one.
You are not even worth
There's no way. one. I gotta try and get past all 5. I'm gonna feel unaccomplished if I don't.
Versus Spawn.
Yeah, unaccomplished.
The Almighty
Unaccomplished,
Ones have
what the
granted you a
hell is that
sword
word?
to cut your own path.
Well then, let us dance.
You're pissing me off. Battle 1. Fight.
Yeah, I'm not making it past this. You know what? Let's finish the chapter. Seganus Temple. Azabel's weapon break. As you left the temple at which you spent the night, the monk said to you, be careful, traveler. Someone in the area was ambushing passers-by. Several skilled warriors from the arena of Shira had already become victims. Was it the work of those you sought? Thanking the monk for his warning, you headed out to the temple. While walking along the path beside the river, a woman suddenly jumped out from nearby bushes and blocked your path. She brandished a huge weapon disproportionate to her body. It wasn't one of the ones you saw in Mizar, but it was possible they added members to their ranks since then. You had to be careful. It was clear this woman was the one attacking travelers. She didn't look like she had any intention of holding a conversation. There was no choice but to fight.
Versus Songmina. Fate conspired to await your final battle.
Oh, Songmina! An almost that fight. Come on.
Versus Songmina. The final battle.
Yep.
Fight.
Oh.
No escape. No escape. Knockout. No escape.
Even beasts know when to give up.
I guess. Songmina! Let's go. Okay, open those. Criteria Ridge. If you follow this road, Master, it will lead to Criteria Ridge. After listening to you, Alma vowed to mend her ways and stop attacking travelers. She began calling you Master. According to her, a famous warrior lived in... I need to get used to that word. According to her, a famous warrior lived in Criteria Ridge. Several days ago, she saw a group of men head out toward the ridge. You chose to follow their trail, but there was no one to be found at the ridge. Only a dirt mound with a sword jutting out of it, surrounded by flowers. From the condition of the sword and the dirt, it was clear the grave was fresh. You realized there had been a battle here. Yet if the man at the ridge was the one that was killed, who placed these flowers? Don't move. It was not enough to take my master's life. Have you come now to desecrate his grave as well? Turning around, you faced a swordsman brandishing her weapon. You tried to explain, but she didn't listen. Silence! Listen up, dog of Veril. You best not let down your guard, because I'm a woman. My toughness exceeds that of my master, and I'll prove it. Faced with no other choices, you drew your weapon.
Versus Cassandra. A hero desires a sword, and a sword disappears.
Yeah,
Your
this
final
I'll try.
battle. Fight.
Do do that. Right.
Watch out!
I should really got an impactful. I was able to disciple. Disciple. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you? Silent Ruins.
This is the way to the underground passage, Master. But it is known as a filthy place, and everyone steers clear of it.
Alma continued to consider herself a disciple. She was knowledgeable about the area, and according to her, an old underground passage lay just ahead. Remember the three gates you heard about in Conteh? Perhaps this passage led to the second one. After traveling for a while, the spirit source suddenly began to resonate as if reaching for something. Wondering at this, she began to search for the location that caused the strongest response. You soon arrived at the old ruin hidden in the opposite shore of the river, not far from the path.
I was surprised at first that someone like you would make it here.
Oh, wrong person. I was surprised at first that someone like you would make it here, but I see now that you have soul Calibur. What were the priests of Altair thinking? The young man in the ruin spoke to you. As he looked at the spirit sword in your hand, it appeared that you are not welcome. I know that you're nothing more than another fool in search of soul edge. Leave now, he said, as he turned his weapon at you, or this place will be your grave.
Versus Yun Sung. Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
Well then, let us
Soul's
dance. Quit now, if you want to live.
Final battle. Fight.
Come on. How you doing, Vinka? I decided to put the Blues Chronicles on the back burner because I wasn't enjoying it anymore.
Versus Yun Sung.
I got really stuck at an area, so I was like, fuck it, whatever,
Final
I guess.
battle. Fight.
Woo.
Enough. Die already.
Disciple. Extra survival? Hell yeah. Yeah. Underground Juno. Bastion fell to his knees, his shoulders shuddering with every haggard breath. Damn you. You'll regret not finishing me off. I swear I'll kill you. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm very tired. He explained to him that while it was true that you searched for Soul Edge, you were well aware of its danger and that you were chasing the knight who destroyed the gate in Mizar. But Bastion wouldn't listen. I don't care what Altair or Mizar have to say. I don't trust you. You're the same as Varel. No, maybe worse. At least Varel doesn't pretend to hide what he's doing. Who's Varel? He's the man you're chasing. He went into the underground passage with Juno. You probably think Soul Edge is on the other side. He's a fool. If you're chasing him, hurry and go. Upon arriving at the underground passage, you noticed that water covered the floor. You began to get the feeling that the water level was rising. Like your bow, hurry. Nope.
Fate conspired
Maybe,
to arrange their battle.
Well then, let us dance.
I like that.
Final battle. Fight!
Cheers.
Thrust! Ooh.
There we go.
You are not even worth killing.
Next.
Watched over by the Almighty One.
You're
It's Ruby.
quite
The final battle. Fight!
thrust.
Go. There we go.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Gold disciple. Let's go up. I don't see it waiting anywhere crazy.
Fate.
Two.
Final battle. Fight! Knockout.
Yeah. Next.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
You're quite the root.
Final battle. Fight!
There.
Yeah.
Knockout.
Whew.
Enough. Die already.
Next.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
Well then, let us dance.
Is there no other way?
Final
Another
battle.
Calibur battle.
Fight!
Thrust.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Alright.
The final battle.
One.
Fight!
Thrust.
Bastard.
Knockout.
Lucky.
You are not even worth killing.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut.
Well then, let us.
Final battle. Fight!
Thrust.
That's right. Alright. There we go. New feature's been unlocked. Who is it? Is it a new weapon? Yes, halberd for Songwina.
hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
You're quite the rude one.
Final battle, fight!
That's embarrassing. What?
Even beasts know when to give up.
Well then, final
Bang, bang.
battle, fight!
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Fuck. Good time. Alright, let's do this one.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
You're quite the
Final battle, fight!
Dun, dun.
escape.
Go.
Enough. Die already.
This one.
Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
Well then,
The final battle, fight!
Be serious. Come on. Oh,
you are not even worth killing.
down we go.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Your
Final battle, fight! Time's up.
Damn. Okay. Alright, go again. Gotta do an absolute onslaught.
A hero. Final battle, fight!
That was embarrassing. And again.
Now,
you're quite
the final battle, fight! Time's up.
Fucking fine. Next.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a final battle, fight! Time's up.
Come on. I almost ring them out.
Fate your final battle, fight! Time's up.
You have to do a lot of...
Final battle. Fight.
The last area is probably not even going to be as annoying as this, which is quite funny,
Final
at least to me.
battle. Fight.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Fine.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Well then, let us dance.
Final battle. Fight. Time's up.
Are you serious? Come on.
Final battle. Fight.
Yeah, what the fuck that? Oh, go again.
Final battle. Fight. Time's up.
Jesus Christ.
Final battle. Fight. Time's up.
Come on. I don't want to leave and swap characters, you know what I mean?
Entrust your noble soul in your sword. Final battle. Fight.
Jesus. Well.
The almighty ones of the final battle. Fight.
Final.
Even beasts know when to give up.
Ooh, let's see. Who is it?
Versus assassin.
Oh, assassin.
Watched over by the almighty ones, they unleash their fury.
Well then, let us dance.
Battle 1. Fight. Time's up.
Excuse me? What? 2 seconds?
Assassin. The almighty ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
You're quite the rude one.
Battle 1. Fight. Time's up.
Yeah, no, I'm not beating this today. What do you mean 2 seconds? How do you do that? How do you beat this 2 seconds? Job. Ooh, illustrations. Yeah. Right. Then we got another weapon for... Oh, Raphael's been bought. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save here, so I can go to bed. I have work tomorrow. That's my only mission tomorrow. I can change character, play as someone else. That would probably be better at kicking them out, but I don't think I'll do that today. It's been fun. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed getting back into Soul Calibur in this capacity. I hope you all have too. I hope you all have a great evening. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Make sure you eat, drink, sleep, take any vacation, supplements. Take care of yourself and those around you. I'm not gonna raid anyone today. I streamed yesterday, so I'm streaming most days this week. So there'll be more opportunity to raid as far as I want to put an effort into it. Anyway, make sure you take care. I already said all that. My next stream will be tomorrow. I might do blender stuff, to be honest. I'm feeling that right now. Yeah. Those of you in the VOD, I'll see you in 2 days. Those of you in the stream, see you tomorrow. All right, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye.